Hello, my name is Michael and I'm selling my 2022 Yamaha ZUMA 125 with many accessories and upgrades for $4,000. I think that's a fair price considering the fact that out the door these go for no less than $5,000, and this is very well kept, maintained, have lots of extras, and I'll tell you all about it. Starting with the windshield, this is an OEM windshield. I installed it myself. Works perfectly, shaves off a mile per hour due to obviously the aerodynamic, but trust me, it's worth it. When it comes to these little rubber things, plastic things, whatever it is, all the Zumas I've had, these just wear out. They're so cheap. Doesn't affect anything with the scooter. Next, I have the OEM hand guards. These did not come with the Zuma. I installed these myself. These are awesome because now that it's cold here, it keeps my hands warm. It gives airflow in the hot times of the year, and it protects from any debris when it comes to your hands. Then I installed foam grips on the handlebars, and these are awesome because these foam grips do not give calluses and they're very comfortable compared to the stock grips. Next, we have the OEM front rack. Before, this does not come stock. What's great about this is that now you can put some type of storage in the front without damaging the front area of the scooter. This comes with an aftermarket 40mm net. The 30mm net is if you do not have the rack. If you have the rack, you need a 40mm because you need the extra clearance, and it works perfectly. These are installed with the OEM grommets, waterproof grommets that you go at each of these bolt points to make sure water does not go inside. Also, it has I believe this is I installed the OEM pre-drilled front panel because before this does not come with the little holes pre-drilled on the regular panel, so I had to get a separate panel for that. Next, I have the installed the OEM front forks. Much better than stock. Next, I installed OEM lower. I think these are front lower guards. I think that's the name of it. These are great because it gives it a nice aesthetic look, gives it an off-roading look on both sides. I'm telling you, these modifications make this scooter look really mean, really aggressive. You know, when people think of scooters, they think of stuff that's kind of like not cool looking and not sporty enough. But this, trust me, this Zuma is a head turner. I get compliments all the time. Has a really nice adventure off-roading look to it. Next, I installed the highway bars, and then I also installed 14mm pegs with it. You can take these off and put any type of pegs you want. There's the highway bar. Next, I installed an OEM tunnel storage bag. Very nice and practical. Keeps everything secure. Lots of room in here. Next, I installed OEM accessory stand, I believe this is called. What's cool is before you install the stand stock, this just comes with a purse hook, just open and close, that's it. With this, now you could put any type of accessories you want. You could put a helmet lock, you could put a magnetic lock that's removable, you could put what else can you put? Some other type of stuff, I believe cup holders, whatever else is out there in the market you can install, which is cool, very modular. I installed the helmet lock, and what's cool is you get your key, and with the other and it comes with a helmet key. There you go, you can put your helmet and lock it and secure, or anything you want really. What's cool about that is you can take that off and put another accessory on there. That's a magnetic hook right there. Next, I installed side multifunction storage bags, one on each side. These are very useful, very durable, waterproof, look very good. They're OEM. You can put stuff on the inside. There's like three little, let me show you. And so just put stuff right here, you can put stuff in this little pocket, you can put stuff on here. Very practical, very useful. Got one on each side. Next, I installed OEM side storage racks. Next, I installed a rear multifunction storage. bag. Lots of space in here. Got lots of pockets and stuff. Right here is cool because this is, if it's raining or whatever, you want to make sure this doesn't get wet. I mean, it's waterproof as it is. You can take this out from out here and wrap it all over, and then it protects it. It's a waterproof. It's like a rain, think of it like a raincoat for this thing. I also have some charger cables, so when you want to charge your phone or anything, you can just open this up, and it's the perfect size. These are small. I got 2 of them. Got some more openings here on the side. More openings here on the side. Next, I installed a larger than average milk crate. Very, very useful. Use industrial zip ties, symmetrically installed at certain strong points. Very durable. I put heavy stuff in here, no problem. So far, I think I gave you a total of 19 modifications. The other 2 are in here. Basically, they are a little underseat lining bag to, actually I have 3 modifications in there. Underseat lining bag that you can put your papers, title, you know, wallet, whatever important stuff you want in there. Right here, very nice OEM. I installed this. Next, I installed a OEM underseat liner. This basically is like a felt lining, protects the material from any damage to anything you want to store in there. Now what's crazy is this generation of ZUMA, which is weird compared to earlier ones I've had, they have not came with OEM underseat storage bag yet. So I actually got one from Yamaha that's a marine one used on their boats and jet skis. Works perfect. Even though this looks smaller than the underseat storage, this does give them same amount of storage this seat can hold in that bag. It's very awesome, and the same color is nice. These Velcro, these straps are used to hold this in place. The OEM Velcro little straps that they come with, they're horrible. What works better is I just use some duct tape and never had a problem. Works perfectly. Less than 3,000 miles, never overheated. Ran it through all RPMs. This thing gets me around A to B, no issues. Very, very nice scooter. If you're looking for a scooter, it looks good. You know, get compliments. You can put 2 people on and still get a lot of practicality out of it. You don't need to carry a book bag anywhere. This does the job. I fill my shopping cart with so much stuff, and believe it or not, this fills it up. All in here does a good job. What's great about these highway bars is you don't have to put your feet in like this. You can relax like you're on a cruiser, and trust me, night and day difference. Very well maintained. I have the shop manual, not just the owner's manual, the shop manual with a scooter that I do all my maintenance on. That comes with the scooter. I'm selling, I'm giving away many of my maintenance items with the scooter too. Cost me hundreds of dollars, almost 1,000 I think. Spark plugs, belts, gaskets, all kinds of stuff that I use, oil, all kinds of stuff that I use to maintain this ZUMA. So I'm selling my ZUMA $4,000. I believe that's a fair price considering the fact that these go for $5,000 or more out the door with none of this, nothing. So I broke it in properly. I take care of it. I know how to do the valve adjustments. I do the oil, I do the transmission fluid oil. I take care of my scooter, and you can see it. So if you're interested, just read my description and you see my information in the video. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention is when it comes to top speed of this thing, before I put the windshield, the highest I got is 68 miles per hour. Highest I got with the windshield is 67. If you're talking about average, I would say 60 is where it's at. 55, it is a really strong headwind, but usually 60 is where it's average. But this ZUMA does go, and compared to the previous ZUMAs, it's incredible because this is much heavier considering the fact that this has radiator cooling system and has variable valve timing and some other things that make it a little bit heavier. But in the name of practicality and safety, you can't beat it because this engine is a little bit more powerful. It makes up for the fact that it has that extra weight from this generation. It's just, I love this ZUMA, it's so much fun, but it's gonna have to go. So if you're interested, just read my description, you see my information there. Thank you.